Before we start, I want to ask you, when was the last time you faced a conflict or challenge that tested your resilience and inner strength? How did you respond, and what did you learn from the experience? Reflect on this as we delve into the principles of Stoicism. This is the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy and how it can help us in our lives. In this video, I'll talk about 8 topics that will empower you to navigate conflicts with clarity and resilience. Welcome back to our series on mastering conflict the Stoic way. In today's episode, we're delving into the profound practice of self-control and its transformative impact on how we handle conflicts. Discussion: practice self-control. Imagine yourself in a heated disagreement. Emotions are running high, and tensions are escalating. In moments like these, practicing self-control becomes paramount. Stoic philosophy teaches us that true strength lies in remaining composed and unflappable, even in the face of adversity. It's about mastering our emotions and actions and refusing to let anger or frustration dictate our responses. When we practice self-control, we become like skilled chess players, carefully considering our moves before making them. We maintain a calm exterior, not allowing others to read our emotions or rattle our resolve. Self-control isn't about suppressing emotions, it's about channeling them wisely. It's about acknowledging our feelings without allowing them to control us. It's about responding thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Now let me ask you, when faced with conflict or provocation, do you show emotions? Can you recall a time when you maintained composure despite feeling upset? How did it impact the situation? Transition. As we've explored the profound impact of self-control in handling conflicts, let's delve into the next Stoic way: choosing your battles wisely. Imagine you're on a battlefield, surrounded by adversaries on all sides. Every move you make could mean the difference between victory and defeat. In situations like these, choosing your battles wisely becomes not just a strategy, but a necessity for survival. Stoic philosophy teaches us to approach conflicts with discernment and wisdom. It's about recognizing that not every disagreement is worth engaging in, and that our time and energy are precious resources that should be invested thoughtfully. When we choose our battles wisely, we're able to prioritize what truly matters to us. We focus our efforts on conflicts that align with our values and goals, rather than getting bogged down in petty disputes or arguments that serve no purpose. Think of it as being a general on the battlefield, strategically allocating your troops to where they can make the most impact. By choosing our battles wisely, we conserve our resources and increase our chances of success in the conflicts that truly matter. As Friedrich Nietzsche once said, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." This profound insight reminds us that knowing our purpose and priorities allows us to navigate conflicts with clarity and resilience. Having reflected on the importance of choosing your battles wisely, let's explore the next Stoic way: practicing empathy. In a world filled with conflicts and differences, empathy serves as a bridge that connects us. It's the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, to walk in their shoes, and see the world through their eyes. Stoic philosophy encourages us to cultivate empathy as a powerful tool for building understanding and fostering harmony in our relationships. It's about recognizing the humanity in others, even those we perceive as adversaries, and approaching conflicts with compassion and understanding. When we practice empathy, we open ourselves to different perspectives and experiences. We listen actively, without judgment, seeking to understand rather than to be understood. In doing so, we create space for dialogue and reconciliation, laying the groundwork for peaceful resolution. Think of empathy as a light that illuminates the path toward mutual understanding and cooperation. It's not about agreeing with everyone or condoning their actions, but about acknowledging their humanity and treating them with dignity and respect. As Mahatma Gandhi once said, "An eye for an eye only ends up making the whole world blind." This profound insight reminds us that empathy is the antidote to retaliation and conflict, offering a path toward healing and reconciliation. Having explored the importance of practicing empathy in handling conflicts, let's delve into the next Stoic way: leading by example. In times of conflict, true leadership emerges not from authority or power, but from integrity and virtue. It's about setting an example for others to follow and demonstrating courage, compassion, and wisdom in the face of adversity. Stoic philosophy teaches us that leadership is not about commanding others, but about inspiring them to greatness through our actions. It's about leading by example, and showing others what it means to be virtuous and resilient in the face of challenges. When we lead by example, we become beacons of light in times of darkness, guiding others toward the path of righteousness and moral courage. We embody the values we wish to see in the world, inspiring others to rise above petty conflicts and strive for excellence. Think of leading by example as planting seeds of virtue in the hearts of others. Through our actions, we cultivate a culture of integrity and honor, empowering others to do the same. As Aristotle once said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. This timeless wisdom reminds us that true leadership is not about grand gestures, but about consistent acts of integrity and virtue. Now, let me ask you, what habits do you believe contribute to effective leadership? Can you think of leaders who exemplify these qualities through their actions? How can you incorporate these habits into your own life? Having reflected on the importance of leading by example in handling conflicts, let's explore the next Stoic way: seeking common ground. During conflict, it's easy to focus on differences and divisions, but true resolution often lies in finding common ground. It's about seeking points of agreement and understanding amidst opposing viewpoints, fostering collaboration and harmony. Stoic philosophy encourages us to approach conflicts with a spirit of openness and empathy, recognizing that we are all interconnected and share common goals and aspirations. It's about transcending ego and prejudice to find commonalities that unite us, rather than focusing solely on our differences. When we seek common ground, we create opportunities for dialogue and reconciliation, paving the way for mutually beneficial outcomes. We acknowledge the validity of diverse perspectives and work towards finding solutions that address the needs and concerns of all parties involved. Think of seeking common ground as building bridges instead of walls. It's about fostering an atmosphere of mutual respect and understanding, where differences are seen as opportunities for growth and learning. As Desmond Tutu once said, there is only one way to eat an elephant, a bite at a time. This analogy reminds us that even the most daunting conflicts can be resolved through patient and incremental steps toward finding common ground. Having reflected on the importance of seeking common ground in handling conflicts, let's explore the next Stoic way: maintaining emotional resilience. Making decisions can feel like walking on a tightrope stretched between uncertainty and consequence. Yet, it is precisely in these moments that courageous decision-making becomes our beacon of light, guiding us through the darkness with clarity and conviction. Courageous decision-making is not about acting recklessly or impulsively, but rather about summoning the inner strength and resolve to choose the path that aligns with our values and principles, even when it's difficult. Stoic philosophy invites us to embrace courageous decision-making as a cornerstone of virtuous living. It's about facing our fears and doubts head-on and making choices that honor our integrity and honor, even in the face of adversity. When we embody courageous decision-making, we step into our power as agents of change and transformation. We refuse to be paralyzed by indecision or fear, and instead, we take decisive action with confidence and purpose. Think of courageous decision-making as a leap of faith into the unknown, a bold declaration of our commitment to our ideals and aspirations. It's about trusting ourselves to navigate the complexities of life with courage and grace. As Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you stop to look fear in the face." This timeless wisdom reminds us that true courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to confront it and move forward despite it. Now that we've explored the importance of courageous decision-making in handling conflicts, let's move on to the next Stoic principle: embracing uncertainty. When conflicts arise, it's natural to feel unsure about what's coming next, but instead of fearing the unknown, embracing uncertainty means seeing it as a chance for something new. It's about being okay with not knowing what will happen and staying open to whatever comes our way. Embracing uncertainty isn't about avoiding risks or staying in our comfort zones. It's about being brave enough to step into the unknown and see where it takes us. Stoic philosophy teaches us to accept uncertainty as a part of life and to find strength in our ability to adapt to whatever happens. When we embrace uncertainty, we free ourselves from worry and fear. We learn to trust that we can handle whatever comes our way, even if we don't know what it is yet. Instead of seeing uncertainty as a problem, we see it as an opportunity for growth and learning. Think of embracing uncertainty as going on an adventure without a map. It's about being open to whatever surprises come our way and seeing them as chances to discover something new about ourselves and the world around us. As Seneca once said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." This means that often, the things we worry about never actually happen. By embracing uncertainty, we can let go of unnecessary worry and focus on living our lives to the fullest. Now that we've talked about embracing uncertainty, let's move on to the next Stoic idea: empowering others. It's essential to remember that strength isn't just about individual resilience, it's also about empowering those around us. Empowering others means recognizing their potential and providing them with the support and resources they need to succeed. In Stoic philosophy, the concept of empowering others is deeply rooted in the idea of community and mutual respect. Instead of viewing others as competitors or adversaries, Stoicism teaches us to see them as allies on the journey toward common goals. When we empower others, we foster a culture of collaboration and collective growth. By lifting each other up and celebrating each other's successes, we create a positive environment where everyone can thrive. Think of empowering others as spreading ripples of positivity and encouragement throughout your community. By sharing your knowledge, resources, and support, you not only uplift others, but also contribute to the greater good. As Marcus Aurelius famously wrote, "What is not good for the beehive cannot be good for the bees." This analogy reminds us that our individual well-being is intricately connected to the well-being of our community. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video to stay updated on future content. Until next time, stay mindful and resilient in the face of life's storms.